Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bruce Wayne. As you can see by my name on the corner, we are an avid school and we use 3-column notes to solve math problems. Here is a problem that one of my fifth graders had a really difficult time solving. And even though Superman came to the rescue, they were having a hard time. Superman, what do you think? Well, I think these kids need more practice. The enemy is not math. The enemy is the distraction. You know what, Superman? You are onto something. I wonder if you are a psychologist, because that is true. My students suffer from, well, some of them suffer from not paying attention. All right, man, thank you for visiting. All righty then. I'll see you all later. All right, my friends. Superman has left the building. Let's go over a problem that was very challenging for my students, my fifth graders. Let's go over this problem. This is a subtraction, and we'll know that, this is the Eureka math. We're on lesson 10, module 1. And I always tell my students, when you're subtracting the answer, the name of the answer is called the difference. So I would like to remind you of that. This is called the difference. So that's the answer of a subtraction, my friends. Okay, so let's set up the problem. If we're going to set up the problem, it's going to be 7. If the problem is horizontal, I teach my students that they can do vertical, the vertical form of the subtraction. So here we go. Now here's where my students were confused. If this is a whole number, usually doesn't have decimals. But our problem that we're subtracting, the number has 0 ones, which goes under the 7 ones, and it has 35 hundredths. Now, I believe my students' challenge was to be able to figure out what to do in this problem, because, it's kind of weird, but I always tell my students that the number has no zeros to the right. That means there is still an invisible decimal number there. And if there is emptiness in that space, what that means is that space has 0 tenths, because it's on the 10th place. And also, on the 100th place, there is nothing in there too, my friends. So that's what you do. And so I tell my students, okay, look, I want you to estimate. If you have $7 and you're going to take, you pay something that costs 35 cents, are you going to have more than $7 or less than $7? What do you think? You're right. The answer is less than $7, my friends. So we're going to make sure that is true. So now we say, I tell my students that this is the little story I tell them. If you go to the store and want to buy 5 pencils, but they have 0 pencils, then they have to go to the store next door to borrow. But this store does not have anything. So they have to go to a second store and borrow. And so we borrow 1/10, now that's going to become 6/10. And the 0 becomes 10 because we borrow 10. 1/10. Now, this first number, the 100th place, now can borrow from the 10, and the 10 is minimized by 1 point. 1/10 becomes 10 ones. Okay, now as you can see, all we got to do is subtract. Subtract 5 from 10 equals 5. What is the answer, my friends? 5. Subtract 3 from 9 equals 6. So the answer is 6. Subtract 0 from 6 equals 6. And the answer is less than 7. I believe we did well, my friends. The answer is less than 7. Okay, so let's write the difference. The difference between 7 wholes and 35 hundredths equals 6 and 65 hundredths. Okay, my friends, that is the algorithm to solve these kinds of problems. I hope this helped. Review it again. This is a very common error. If you're one of those students, practice, practice, practice. Okay, make sure you borrow. Okay? Another way that I can think of for this is something that we can do with also algorithm, but we'll do next time, my friends. Well, I hope you can review this video, go back and look at the most important sections of it, and please, I know you can do it. Get better, practice, and enjoy math. Math is everywhere, my friends. Signing out, Bruce Wayne.